changing the way America sells homes. It's a company that was just honored in the Inc. 5000 this year in 2022 as one of the fastest growing, quite frankly, one of the 500 fastest growing companies in the country. We've been featured on ABC, CBS, NBC, and in Forbes. And as I said, we were recognized as America's leading home selling program. So what's it all about? 72 Sold identified two problems that were responsible for significantly lower sale prices for sellers. And what did it do? It fixed them. And it fixed them this way. Problem number one is time on the market. Everybody knows that when homes linger unsold on the market, buyers naturally presume they're overpriced and they make lower offers. And think about it. If you were in a buyer's shoes, that's the way you'd feel. If a home had been sitting unsold week after week, even if you loved it, you would make a lower offer than you might make if you were the first one in the door. So that's one problem that 72 Sold addressed. And look at the cost of days on the market. They actually aggregated several studies from around the country. And as you can see, when you reach like 45 days on the market, your price goes down by over 8%. That is how price depressing time on the market is. So the next problem that 72 Sold identified is buyer delay. And logically, it makes sense that when buyers delay making offers after a showing, those offers are lower. And actually, the statistics on that are, quite frankly, equally as shocking. Look at what happens as you move to day 7. At day 7, after a showing, buyers' offers are typically like 6% or more lower than if they made the offer on day 1. So time on the market and buyer delay after a showing are two big problems that cause home sellers to end up with lower prices. So the solution, how did 72 Sold solve those problems? Well, first of all, it starts with what we call a 72-hour showing weekend. I will schedule your home for an upcoming 72-hour showing weekend to unveil it to the public. Initially, when buyers reach out and buyer agents reach out, telling them that it's not yet available for showings, that you have a very busy life and you've asked that all showings be on an upcoming Saturday, the first day in the 72-hour weekend. So that's step one. But step two, then when buyers reach out and you can tell they're disappointed because they'd like to see it earlier, I then make an exception. I make each buyer feel like a VIP and ask them if maybe I could check with you and see if you'd make an exception and allow them to see the home before that weekend. Call that an opportunity showing. So that's step two. Number three, of course, you're going to say yes. The buyer's going to be excited. The buyer's going to feel like a VIP. So then step three, we use a 7-step showing process that I can explain to you a little bit later if you like. But this process leverages Fortune 500 company sales psychology to portray your home as being more unique, more exceptional, a better value, and it reinforces as I bring the buyer through that there are a lot of other buyers excited to see it. We call that social proof. And this 7-step showing process is just a shame that every realtor in the country doesn't use it because it's such a better way to cause buyers to make more offers at higher prices. So after we offer that opportunity showing, make buyers feel special, we then move to the 7-step showing process, take them through, and then we offer them what we call an opportunity purchase. We ask each interested buyer while they're in your home, our sellers were really planning to show everybody the home on a Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, and then have us negotiate with everybody on Sunday and then present them with all of the buyer's offers on Monday. But would you like me to call the sellers? You seem interested. You seem like you like the home. Would you like me to call the sellers and see if they'd make an exception and consider selling you their home before it's offered to other buyers? And we call that an opportunity purchase. Now, The point of the opportunity showing is to make buyers feel like no previous buyers rejected your home. And that solves the problem that, oh my gosh, it must be overpriced. So they don't feel like other people saw it and rejected it because the price was too high. The 7-step showing process leverages, as I said, advanced sales psychology to position your home as being more valuable, more desirable, more coveted in the eyes of buyers. And then the opportunity purchase, that gives buyers a reason and a timeline to act immediately, and that solves the price depressing problem of buyer delay. The whole point is to take buyers on a mindset journey, and it goes like this. First thing buyers think is, wow, this home might be perfect and I don't want to wait to see it. Then we offer them the opportunity to see it, and they say, well, like in their head, thank you for letting me see it before other buyers. And then, wow, I love this home and I don't want to lose it. That's when we use that 7-step showing process. They really love your home. And lastly, like, they're thankful that we've given them the opportunity to buy your home instead of feeling like they're the ones that are in control. It's more like we're in control and they're getting a special VIP opportunity. So that is our basic process. And then we have a few added strategies that enhance this whole aura of making your home more desirable, more coveted, and making buyers feel like it's more valuable. So what are those strategies? We're going to show you a summary of the other homes on the market that are competing with yours. Instead of just showing you what's sold, we're going to show you the homes that buyers are rejecting so we can make sure that you know what kind of price would attract the buyers who are rejecting other homes that are like yours. And that's a different approach than is typically taken in traditional real estate. We call it competition-based valuation. Let's look at what other buyers are seeing and saying no to decide on the right price for your home. Another one is, rather than putting a for sale sign, we typically use a coming soon sign when we're showing buyers your home, because we want to reinforce to them that your home has not yet been offered to the public or been seen or rejected by other buyers. And then we have a thing called counter offer intelligence. We actually discovered a way, when buyers make offers through other agents, we discovered a way to talk to the buyer agent and learn how high the buyer will go so we can advise you on the highest counter offer that is likely to be accepted, so you don't leave money on the table. Once your home's sold, we actually have a formula that we developed, BCW formula. It stands for Broken Cosmetic Worn. And this is a 3-step buyer inspection template that minimizes buyer repair requests so that not only do we get you a higher price, but we actually minimize what buyers are going to request in repairs. So while we get you a higher price, we actually save you money on repairs as well, with the whole goal being for you to walk away with more money. And results, 4 independent studies going back to 2020 all the way through June of this year showed that 6,440 home sellers who used our program that were analyzed averaged significantly higher prices compared to the local MLS median, that is, homes sold the traditional way. Back in 2020, we were running 8.4% over the MLS. Then in 2021, that jumped up to 10.9%. And then this year, that jumped up to 12% over the MLS average. So bottom line is, you wonder why we're America's leading home selling program, is because this program reinvented the way homes are sold with one goal in mind: leveraging psychology so that our sellers could walk away with higher prices.